Please now welcome our next speaker, Arthur Horning, and his thesis, Walking About with Guns Out, Why California Should Be Open Carry.
Growing up, my friends immersed themselves in the lives of superheroes, protecting citizens from criminals and evil. I grew up knowing that my father was someone who protected citizens from criminals and evil as a law enforcement officer. My father taught me how to properly handle a firearm at a young age. My friends had superhero action figures, but I preferred a Red Ryder BB gun. And as I became an adult, however, I watched firearms develop further as a heated controversy. I had realized that these weapons have the capability of taking a life, but they are not meant to be abused by bad people. Firearms are meant to protect and defend, not just to attack. Gun violence is a popular topic of debate in American households. California's current gun policy is concealed carry, which means that citizens cannot carry a firearm openly in public. But I argue that if California residents can legally possess a firearm, they should have the right to openly carry a handgun because it will deter violent crime. If open carry was legal, and if guns were more frequently seen in the hands of well-meaning citizens, criminals would be less likely to commit violent crimes around open carrying civilians. USA Today reported that California led all 50 states with a murder rate of 1,739 murders in 2018. In that same year, there were 440 violent crimes committed for every 100,000 people in the state of California. This was the highest violent crime rate in the states. If concealed carry is a great solution to reducing gun violence, why doesn't California have a lower violent crime rate? Shouldn't California be among the safer states in America? Statistics prove that concealed carry may not be an effective way of reducing gun violence in California. Another solution to reducing gun violence should be American people's lives. Take action immediately. Open carry. Some may say that if open carry were to be legalized in California, the gun violence rates would skyrocket. They say that with open carry, we'd be more susceptible to danger. Open carry is a great solution to reduce violence because in open carry states, the rate of gun violence was lower than in a concealed carry state. It is important to note that in states that do allow open carry, the violent crime rate was 23% lower, the murder rate was 5% lower, the aggravated assault rate was 23% lower, and the robbery rate was 36% lower, said by Matt Gaetz, the state representative for Florida. Gaetz compared the total number of violent crimes among all open carry states and the total population, and all states that do not allow open carry and the total population. States that do allow open carry averaged 352 violent crimes per 100,000 people, and states that do not allow open carry averaged 434 violent crimes per 100,000 people, a 23% difference. Thousands of people carry concealed weapons in California. To do so, a CCW is required, which is a legal permit to carry in California. California is known as one of the hardest states to acquire a CCW. These need to be renewed yearly, and you must have a good reason to need a permit and a good reason as to why you want it renewed. Thousands of people are being tested annually for these permits. If open carry were to be legalized, citizens would be much safer in their own hands. The amount of time it takes to draw your firearm is significantly decreased. However, concealed carry does not benefit people as much as open carry does. A firearm is a tool in a life-threatening situation, and every second counts. Your perception changes with open carry. If someone who is an average citizen, who is deathly afraid of a firearm, sees you openly carrying, you are going to have to deal with the perception that they have of you. However, if that someone is a criminal, you may have just prevented a violent crime. Now, open carry does not guarantee zero gun violence, nor does it guarantee from citizens making mistakes. Citizens make mistakes all the time while attempting to de-escalate a conflict while a firearm is involved. But this can happen with concealed and open carry. With the requirements that it must take to get a permit to carry, these firearms are going to be in the hands of responsible and well-intended citizens. There is no way to completely rid gun violence of this world. Citizens can feel safer even if they do not want to own or carry a firearm because they know that a good guy with a gun is around them. For example, in December of 2019, there was a church shooting in White Settlement, Texas. The NRA said, a gunman opened fire on a White Settlement, Texas church, and within 3 seconds, a good guy with a gun stopped him. Allowing citizens to legally carry can save lives. In response to people asking for stricter gun laws following this shooting, Fox News reporter Katie Pavlich said, the shooter was stopped within 3 seconds, preventing further carnage by a law-abiding citizen carrying a firearm. And she is right. Some people may not trust themselves to carry, but they can trust that their fellow citizens who do trust themselves to openly carry. Thank you.